Big Red Barn by Margaret Wise Brown. Pictures by Felicia Bond. What do you think this story is going to be about? You heard the title, Big Red Barn, and you see the picture on the front. I can see some animals that are usually on a farm, and I see a big barn. So it might be about a big red barn with all the animals. Let's see what happens. That was my prediction. What's yours? By the big red barn in the great green field, I see some pretty flowers. What would you do with a pretty flower? I think I would pick it and I'd put it behind my ear. There was a pink pig who was learning to squeal. There was a great big horse and a very little horse. Where do you see the sun? The sun is down. So what does that mean if it's going down? What time of day is it? It's the end of the day. Yep. And what happens when the sun goes down? The moon comes up. And on every barn is a weather vane, of course, a golden flying horse. So what happens? What do you think will happen when the wind blows really hard? The weather vane will go round and round and spin, 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 spin. And that'll tell everybody the wind is blowing harder. There was a big pile of hay and a little pile of hay, and that is where the children play. But in this story, the children are away. Only the animals are here today. Would you want to play on that haystack? Why? Why would you want to play on the haystack? I think it would be fun. And where do you think the children went? I don't know. Maybe they went to school. The sheep and the donkey, the geese and the goats were making funny noises down in their throats. And an old scarecrow was leaning on his hoe, and a field mouse was born. What do you think the scarecrow's doing in the corn? What do scarecrows do? The name is Scarecrow, so it's a compound word, scare and crow. You put it together, Scarecrow. It's a man that they make it like a man, a fake man, so that it scares away the crows or the birds, so they don't eat the corn. In a field of corn. Oh, there's the little mouse. The mouse had some little baby mice. See the baby mice? Yeah, and see, there's some beautiful butterflies. Let's count how many. Touch and count. 1, 2. 2 butterflies. Cock-a-doodle-doo! In the barn there was a rooster and a pigeon too. And a big white hen standing on one leg. And under the hen was a quiet egg. There's a bunch of different kinds of birds. What do we use eggs for? We eat eggs. Yeah, from chickens. There was a bantam rooster and a little bantam hen with a big clutch of eggs. Count them, there are 10. Let's see if there's really 10. Ready? We're going to touch and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 eggs. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Moo! Moo! There was a big brown cow and a little brown cow. Let's see what happens to the cows. Why do you think they're mooing? I'm not sure. Maybe they see something. There was an old black cat, meow, meow, and a tiger tomcat, meow, meow. There was a big red dog, Bow Wow, with some little puppy dogs all around and warm. Where do you think they're all going? Ooh, this one looks excited right here. A little kitty. He's playing with a little puppy dog. Why do you think they have this little water bin right there? What do you think that's there for? Yeah. I think it might be there for the animals to drink some water. And they all lived together in the big red barn. And they played all day in the grass and in the hay. See, the donkey's eating some hay. Would you like to eat hay? Why? Why not? I don't think I would. It's grass. Hay is grass that's dried up. When the sun went down in the great green field, the big cow lowed, the little pig squealed. The horses stomped in the sweet warm hay, and the little donkey gave one last bray. Hee-haw, hee-haw. Look, it's like this little pig. Oink, 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 oink. The hens were sleeping on their nests. Even the roosters took a rest. The little black bats flew away out of the barn at the end of the day. How does this picture look different from the last one we looked at? Let's see. This one is, the sun's still out, so it's brighter. But it looks like the sun is going down, so it's getting a little bit darker. Why do you think all the animals are going towards the barn? Look, they're walking towards the barn. Maybe it's time to go to sleep. They go inside of the barn. Let's see. Yeah. And there they were all night long, sound asleep. What do you see in this picture that's a little bit different? What do you see? Do you see that? Look at the horse. The horse is standing up straight. He's sleeping standing up. Horses sleep standing up, some of them. In the big red barn. Here's the big red barn and everybody's sleeping. Only the mice were left to play, rustling and squeaking in the hay, while the moon sailed high. So the moon's up, the sun went down and the moon came up. The little mice came out. So what does that mean? If they come out, if they stay awake during the nighttime, go to sleep during the day, what does that mean? They're called nocturnal animals. And I think there are some mice that stay awake during the day, but I think that some animals are nocturnal, like owls are nocturnal and other animals. In the dark sky. The end. Sweet dreams. I love you. I miss you. Have a good night.